leaping into the deep end. The adventure only ends when another begins. And we're already on our way. The journey starts today. The journey starts today. Far from home, but we're never feeling lonely. Headstrong, stepping headlong into the dark. Hold on, cause we're heading there on our own. Whatever happens in the end will forever be changed. Imitate us, but you won't intimidate us. We keep on looking for another way to break us. Because we know if there's a will, there's a way back up. Win or lose, we can choose to be never the same. And we're already on our way. The journey starts today. The journey starts today. If I lose my grip, will you be there to pick me up? If I gotta run, will you be coming with me up? Cause I got your back and you got mine. And there's nothing that can stop us now. If all else fails, will you help me when I lose my way? Set yourselves to be ready for the winds of change.
Hello everyone, good evening and welcome. You all are watching the Glitz and Blitz Grand Final, and that too of the Season 3. It's powered by Warzone Plays. Now again, this is the Grand Finals. This is the final battle. We'll have two of them though. The first best of three will give us the second finalist who would take the stage up against Team Ultron DS. So the team which will be in front of us are going to be the ones who will be battling it out. It will be Team Leah taking on Team Muskan. This is the final qualifier, guys, and again it's going to be a best of three. Winner goes into the grand final. The loser stays at the third position. Now this can be a prelude to even a greater glory for one of those teams, but it will end the dreams for the other one. And again, since it's the Season 3 of the Glitz N Blitz, the stakes are extremely high. Everyone is just super ready. We are all getting extremely excited. Everything is being fixed up, patched up, so that we get perfect action when we'll be going live. And there would be some surprises for you all as well, so you would want to make sure to stay tuned to the stream, and you would want sure to click that like button along with the subscribe one and join the Discord servers for the link you will see in the description, because again, just as I mentioned, there would be few surprises for all of you out there. Now we do not want to waste any longer. We will be jumping into the draft real quick, and again, thank you so much for the patience of all of the people out there. We were running delayed a little bit, but I do apologize for that. We are up and going very strong. So again, it's going to be Team Leah versus Team Muskan. These are the only two teams who would be battling it out. They are the ones who at one point were in the top two in their own table. So again, we are jumping into the draft, into the ban phase. And we are going to see the bans coming up in front of us. I was not expecting a Hooper to be banned out, being really honest. But nonetheless, I am expecting the ban out. That's going to be a Buzzwool along with the Hooper. So honestly, I was hoping for an Umbreon being banned out, but nonetheless, I don't think so. That is going to be banned away right now. So Team Muskan on the purple side taking on Team Leah, who are on the orange side. We're seeing some familiar names. Now you have been seeing them battling it out again on streams day in and day out. So top priority picks are being focused down from both of those sides, but again, there's the thing, right? If the team on the purple side takes one OP Pokemon, you would have a chance to take two of them instead. So Slowbro being logged in along with the Alolan Ninetales. So they're combining the meta with a little bit of a comfort as well. Now I'm expecting them to pick up a Lapras. So Team Muskan, they are showing it. I've already logged in the Clefable, so that does mean that they will have a decent amount of healing coming in on their side, and Lapras is also going to be logged in, so that makes it a pretty beefy character and who deals a ton of damage and can survive. So diverting that damage is probably the idea that is coming in from the side of Team Muskan. Let's see what the answer is going to come in. It will be in the form of the LD. So But that's a great pick, to be honest, because we don't usually see that coming up, but now we are seeing it. Almost everyone's just, thinking of going in for the Elde as an answer of the Cliffable. For now, who would be going into that jungle position for the side of Team Muskan? They are locking in the Chandelier along with the Gardevoir. Might want to change things up a little bit. Yes, they definitely will. It's going to be a Mew alongside a Gardevoir. So pretty solid draft coming in. While the final answer would be Chandler could be a pretty solid pick in this case. Looking at the picks that they already have. Team Leah with a pretty beefy front lining coming in from the side of Squirtle, Blastoise. We know the rapid spin combo. Can also probably decide and go in with that Smurf. Not Smurf, Surf. Plus, we also know that Slowbro with that crowd control, and it's actually a single target control to be honest, and definitely catch one person off guard, and your team can follow it up to finish that person off. Now, again, everyone looks pretty solid on the picks that they have. No cheeky moves in their items either. Everyone's going with the main default sets that they normally go with. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's just some potions coming in. But then again, that's on a Lapras. So you would want Lapras to, stay in those fights a little bit more. But I really am surprised that the Umbreon was given away to the side of Team Muskan. Even though Leah had the chance of banning it out, they actually decided to ban it with the Hoopa. So definitely cutting off those rotation chances. No more portals. No more second chances in those team fights. Yet it's just the game number 1 of the best of 3, guys. So we do have 2 more games after this. That is if the loser of this one actually wins the second game. But for now, we're going to focus down on this specific game. Is Eldegoss, Chandelier, Alolan Ninetales, Slowbro, Blastoise coming in from the side of Team Leah up against the Umbreon, Lapras, Clefable, Mew and Gardevoir of Team Muskan. The winner will have the advantage, and the loser would be put in a pretty bad position. We're going to see how things are going to roll out as we will be jumping in the Thea Sky Ruins. It is the final qualifier for the grand finals. Let's see who gets the win. Very simple start. I was also expecting a Glaceon to be picked up in the drafting phase, to be honest, but either ways, we're still going to see all of them going in for their level 2s, level 3s, securing those crabs. Something out of the ordinary is just Slowbro trying to go in for some of the invade. Oh no, this was going to be a little bit aggressive, trying to steal away those creeps. Well, Night White wants to give them a gift in terms of that damage a little bit. We're going to see the first that coming in. Slowbro has been picked off. Mew with that pick off. So it's going to give them an early advantage. It is possible for Mew to actually get that early snowball in, just in case they continue to farm in this specific manner. However, Tia on the LD, just supporting a Poke Unite. They know that they need to get the Blastoise evolution as quickly as possible on the Squirtle, because then he will be valuable in those team fights. Level 9 is going to be extremely important, while R6 normally easy to right? But R6. Alright, we're gonna see the skirmish coming in towards the Aldous. Chandler actually picks Mew off. Now after this double will be A-OK for now. Inside the tower getting the shield, but the burst potential coming in from Team Leah is just way too much for him to handle. They'll probably want Umbreon to actually get the farm and then try to change or redirect those fights in certain situations. But again, they would have to pick Elde off. If in case beyond that Elde falls, that basically takes away the healing potential, and that would be a pretty good pick off coming in from their side. However, Team Expand still focusing on that farm. We know that it's just a 10 minutes game and you need to farm up as quickly as possible. For now, level 5s and 1 level 6 being attained. While looking at the side of Team Leah, we're seeing Chandler on level 7 already. Guardian got to level 7. We're going to see skirmish towards mid Altos, which yet again have been secured by Team Leah. 56-0 is the score difference as of now. Their rotation still seems to be pretty normal. Nothing out of the ordinary though. This is something that we don't usually see. Artex taking a lot of damage. Lapras along with the Mew with a good poke, but Fornolist comes in for the rescue. They will be able to take Lapras down. And the overextension was heavily punished. Again, the pickoffs that they need, they are getting them while on the top side. Squirtle and LD just holding the lane. Umbreon alongside with Blissey. Tonight, no way you are able to steal those kills away. Yes, he's actually doing that. On up, we're going to see the skirmish coming in. LD taking a decent amount of damage. The Pokemon Whitey has it the level 6. No abilities being allowed to be used. Clippable as well as Goku. They are the ones who are winning in the damage exchange department. The Clippable be coming in clutch. And again, it's Umbreon. We know the damage is going to be there. While looking at the bottom side, the objective is we're going to see Mew being threatened a little bit as Artrex is right on its face and he will be able to take him down. While the Registeel was also secured by the side of Leah. And they'll be taking away the life of Lapras as well. Not being able to survive Gardevoir with some decent amount of damage, but still will be targeted directly. Face tanking everything from Chandelier. You will not survive that whatsoever. And that's another pick-off in the side of Leah. Mew using the Surf, trying to push them back. Saving the tower would not be possible as does not have enough damage. The win condition needs to be the Blastoise with those rapid spins. They need to get that level 9 as quickly as possible, which Umbreon would try to deny. As Pokemon taking a ton of damage will be jumping back into his own tower. Now that's the thing, right? Pokemon Whitey. As soon as his rapid spins and his Unite would go online, they will be able to just jump towards that tracking in the corner. We're going to see the skirmish going in towards the top. Regieleki seems to be the target for both of these teams as now they will be taking their aggro towards that side. Lynch on that level 11 should be able to snowball out of control as long as their team is playing well. Alolan Ninetales is also dealing a ton of damage, and the later this game goes, the stronger they will get. But again, we cannot forget that Goku has an Umbreon, so I would definitely want to see the Super Saiyan level coming in. We're going to see Unite used up. Alolan Ninetales picks off Clefable, and that is a massacre in top side. 4 for 0, as well as Regieleki. They will be just destroying the tier 1 on that top. And Alolan Ninetales with a massive 3k. Holy smoke. Feeling out of control at this point. 236 to absolutely 0. Now, definitely fans of Team Muskan would be biting their teeth at this point because they know that this is getting out of hand. But finally, we're going to see something being changed. They are taking the tier 1 on the top side. They know they cannot win the skirmish towards the bottom objective. So they are just focusing on the other side of the map. I really like the strategy that's coming in. They need to clear the creeps as quickly as possible because they need to get those levels. For now, Umbreon taking a ton of damage. They need to play safe. Very safe, to be honest. And again, skirmish being built up in front of us. Unite was being used up right away because they know they will get it back as Fauna. Lapras seems to be in trouble. We're going to see the shields being popped up. Rapid spins coming in from Blastoise, still surviving, but will finally be taken down. Chandelier tries to take the trade. That's a 2-for-1 already, and they want to go in for more. That's the turret that the entire team of Leah is in. They will be getting those shields. We are seeing Surf coming in from Mew to push them out of that, but still the damage is not enough as again we are seeing Team Leah just picking them off one after the other, punishing the overextension. You do not have enough farm to take a level 14 Chandelier down in his own turret when the LD is with them, healing them back up. That's a massive punish coming in, and this 2-level disadvantage on to Gardevoir is going to impact them in the Rayquaza fight because they would have to just hit down. For now, Slowbro still surviving, still fragging. Predix plays, seems to be in trouble, taking a ton of damage, but Clefable is right next to them, so they will be healing him up. But for now, we're going to see the pick-off coming in yet again. I've never seen Lapras being picked off like this. That is heartbreaking to watch. And even the Regieleki was secured by the side of Leah. So They're gonna be pushing that top yet again, or even if they're not entirely pushing it, they will be taking the space around that map. They will be making sure they've got that map control, they've got that area control, because they need to set up near the Rayquaza, and not to pick it off, but just to deny the side of Muskan to take that. Again, looking at the levels, level 15 on Chandelier, we have not yet hit the final stretch mark. Finally, we are in it. If there was a level 16, I believe Chandelier would have already been on level 16. But again, they have not yet set up in an aggressive position. Still a little bit defensive, but Fauna, they will probably be able to pick Umbreon off. Unite move has been used up, waiting out. That too very early. That is going to be a massive mistake coming in from the side of Team Muskan, as they will be taken down one after the other yet again. As all the Unites have now been used up on the map. Is just Gardevoir who is remaining, wants to go in with that last strike onto the Rayquaza. Would they be able to get it? No, they do not, as Chandelier is the one who gets that final hit and shuts down, puts the nail in the coffin for the side of Muskan. That is extremely insane. Rayquaza steal coming in, denying the Rayquaza pick. All they need to do is survive, that's all, but they want to destroy them. They want to keep the pressure on. They want to take this momentum into the game number 2 as well, probably because they will be going in to take down the outer turrets and will be focusing on the base, but that has forced out the surrender from Team Muskan. They want to save those last 53 seconds to make sure to get a strategy in action. They need to change a few things, probably in their draft as well as in their micro plays, because they definitely gave a ton of farm to Lynch. He's going a strong 12 finishes, 10 assists, 210 points scored along with 90 MVP rating. That's outrageous. 119k damage dealt. That's basically more than the damage combined for the maximum damage being dealt from the side of Team Muskan. The top 2 probably. Alright, they'll be able to take it over. 130k. My maths is not that great. But again, looking at the amount of heals coming in, Miski with 87,000 heal, while Leah on the LD taking a 53,000 heal. So both the healers doing the job that they were supposed to do. Fredix plays 99,000 damage tanked, followed by Goku on the Umbreon. That is something we do expect. 82,000 damage tank. But again, they were not able to deal enough damage. Their frontlining was, I would say, it was not as tanky as you would expect them to be. Even though their draft on paper looks pretty solid, but just looking at the answers coming in from the side of Leah, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. They had the Blastoise to disrupt the backline. They also had the Slowbro to make sure that they would be able to stun the Umbreon so that Lynch would be able to pick them off, along with the healing provided by Leah. All Aurora had to do was stand at back and provide that continuous CC alongside the damage, and they were able to execute it perfectly. But again, we would have to move towards game number 2 as well. This was the battle data that we saw. We know that in the scoring department was entirely the side of Leah, who were up from the beginning till the end. We'll have to wait and see what is going to happen in game number 2, because as of now, game 1 definitely going in for the side of Leah, doing an excellent job at that. And again, here's the thing, here's the surprise that I wanted to tell you guys. We have the giveaway. Warzoner is going to give away 1200 INR to 10 winners. So of course, you do not want to miss that, and all you would need to do is follow IG_Warzone on Instagram page, and you have to tag 3 of your friends in the comments section. Mention this post in your story, tagging IG Warzone, and the last rule is going to be that you have to DM him the favorite Pokemon. And again, if you want to know more about the giveaway, you can join the Discord server that is going to be in the description. So click that link of the Discord server in the description, and you would be able to join in for the giveaway. You would be able to know even more details, and who knows, maybe more surprises are waiting for you right there. Let's also join the PU India server. You will get to know about the upcoming tournaments. And again, this is the Glitz and Blitz. We've got female captains along with their female vice captains. So let's see what is going to be the result of this game, because now we're going to switch sides. It's Team Leah who will be on the purple side, taking on Team Muskan, who now will be on the orange side. And I can see a respect ban coming in terms of the Alolan Ninetales, while Leah are still going to secure their Hoopa ban. They're not going to allow Hoopa to go through. Now, we have seen that Team Leah is not at all afraid of the Umbreon. Their priority is the Slowbro, so I'm expecting them to select the Slowbro yet again, and that's exactly what we are seeing now. Again, in terms of LD, and they're going to take the Gardevoir as well as Chandelier to make sure they maintain that distance and deal that continuous ADS. ADC. Yeah, that's ADC actually. Either ways. This time I really like the draft coming in from Team Muskan as well, right? They too also have a pretty beefy front line. Lapras can tank a ton of damage along with Machamp, who would be able to deal a ton of damage side by side while taking it all on. And Delphox would be able to, deal that continuous damage as the attacker Delphox is. We know the damage would actually be insane if in case it lands on the correct target, and that opening needs to be provided to him by Venusaur as well as the Lapras. Clefable would be there to heal them up, but again, Machamp would need to try and flank. That would be something that I feel that it was missing in the previous game, but this time they've got a much better chance at that. They should be able to do that, but it is highly possible though, if they're not able to get the snowball kicking in, they might lack the damage in that later stage of the game, because we are still seeing two of those attackers. But we'll see how things actually turn out as we are going to jump in the Thea Sky Ruins yet again, guys. This time, Team Leah on the purple side, taking on Team Muskan, who will be on the orange side. It's Team Muskan who are in the deficit. It is the match point, and the winner goes to the grand finals to face Ultron DS. Let's see if we will see a 2-0 sweep, or is it going to be for the game number 3. Kiyotaka though on the Machamp, oh my goodness, taking a ton of damage. He needs to survive this one, because if he falls, that's going to be a massive blow to him as well as in his farm. Kiyotaka extremely low in the HP, will finally jump into the tower. He's survived it on such a low HP. That was actually, I would say, even lucky as well. He kind of knew about the cooldowns, and again they want to go in for that fight. They know Venusaur is right here, but Clefable will be taken down, deleted by Pokemon YT, and he will take a double. Venusaur though finally able to get that punish in, but Fauna, he should be able to take a double in himself, as again we did see the HP of LD pretty low. Predicts plays on the Lapras. Jesus. Everywhere, on every front, it does seem that Leah are still ahead. The early game aggression that they showed in the previous game, they are retaining it, and it's just because of the momentum that they had. They're carrying it over to the next game. this actually needs to be broken. Otherwise, it's gonna get troublesome for them when we turn into towards the mid game and the objectives seem to be rolling in. Because for now, looking at the farm of both the junglers, we are seeing both of them on level 6. It's fine. It's equal. No problems at that. But still, Lynch, alright, taking his own farm without any issues. Probably gonna go in and rotate towards that bottom side. But again, he's come across Venusaur. Let me just use the eject button out of that situation. Does not want any of that, and the mid objective should probably be secured again by Chandelier. This time we're going to see Buzzwool going in on a 1v2 rampage. Kiyotaka would have to retreat back to safety. Miski taking some of that damage. Going to be suplexed back towards his own side, but Miski is going to survive that. Holy smoke, you do not expect a Buzzwool to do that. That too at the end of the scenario, but again, they're still surviving, and still we will be seeing some damage exchange going on, but both the healers are towards the top side, so we might not possibly see any casualties as of now. But it seems clear that the mid altos seem to be going in for Pokunite YT, though Machamp still staying strong, staying solid. Let's see who actually secures it. That's going to be Pokunite YT yet again, securing it up. So stacks goes in for that suplex, but that's just the creep. Again, he is denying as much farm to Machamp as possible while the fight is being taken in towards that bottom side. There is the main objective. So I want to have a look at it. Chandelier, they're just zoning them out so very well. It's just the ridges. But again, the farm difference is going to kick in. Just like the previous match, as we saw the snowball that actually went in. They are doing the exact same thing, but again, Lapras, oh my goodness gracious, being deleted just so quickly, but will survive on the neck of an HP. Jeez, that was so very close. Again, however, the Machamp is going to be the focus in this lineup, because the timing on that Pokemon needs to be immaculate. He needs to get that flank set in on perfect time. For now, Slowbro will be the target of the quick second burst that's going to come in from Team Muskan, but they are not still committing onto it. They're still deciding to play it safe. Not quite sure the reason why they're all sticking towards the bottom side, but for now, our techs have actually scouted them all out, and look at their HP just falling down so very low, and Chandelier is going to one-shot all of them. Gardevoir is also there for the finish. Venusaur though takes one trade at least, so Slowbro hasn't finished off. His Solar Beam will be catching Gardevoir, and for now he's going to still stand strong while Delphox takes down the life of Chandelier. A quick trade coming in from both these teams. Now this is the Team Muskan that I was waiting for, and the fans were waiting for this. Look at the amount of Chaos Energy Balls that are in the arena of Aldegross. Not going to be healing through that burst. Will be taken down. Slowbro pretty low in the HP. Still wants to try and survive. Goes in between Freddy's plays, just targeting the Gardevoir, and that's exactly what they need to do. Delphox though, that AoE also tried to chunk them down, but they did not anticipate the arrival of Chandelier, who will now at least finish off the Lapras to take the matters in his own hand and in favor of his own team. Again, that farm difference slowly building up, but I really love the fact that Venusaur is actually level 11, right? I've got the upgrades that he needed, and I don't think it's the Giga Drain Petal Dance combination. I believe it's the Solar Beam one. Maybe. Have to see though, because we're still probably seeing a possibility of a skirmish. Down bottom, Kiyotaka, there we go, the flank that we were talking about, the Knights being used up. Elde also going in for it. Kiyotaka in a very awkward position, will be deleted in an instant as the follow-up coming in from Clefable in such a low HP will probably be taken down, but still survives. The Lapras falls at the hands of Buzzwool, and they really do not know how to stop, and they won't stop either. Focusing down on that bottom objective, but Pokunite YT might have overstayed his welcome. Will now be finally got in with, but still slamming them down and getting some HP back, buying time for his own team while they all take away the objective. Leah, low in that, will try to retreat back to safety, but Slowbro will be the one to take that damage and fall in action. 100 to 17. As compared to the previous match, Muskan is doing excellent in this game, and that's the entire team I'm talking about, not just one player. You know, they've been doing really good work as compared to the last match, because we did see them actually not being able to score at all. At least they got 17 AOS energy in and only conceded 100. That is comebackable, and you can come back pretty quickly. But again, the Chandelier with the damage already taking out around half HP from Kiyotaka, alongside that burn damage, you know, and that's just one Pokemon that you're talking about. You don't want to know how much Gardevoir will do also to combine with it. And then there's always a Buzzwool to finish things up. When you think that you've survived, you're jumping back to your own turret. You're like, all right, I'm safe. And at the next moment, you're being suplexed back into that fight. That too in the middle of the corner. We're going to focus down on the Regieleki. Venusaur will be knocked up, punched in, and being brought in a very awkward position. That's another slam right onto the face. But Machamp wants to take the trade in. How does Buzzwool still survive at this point? Holy smokes, Machamp wants none of that. Quickly going back. It's 170 to 99. The Regieleki probably has hit the tower on the top side. He'll probably get the scoring in, but really, I love the fact that Lapras is now going in for the flank. Will probably catch Buzzwool alongside LD. But again, just wants to retreat back to safety. Team has decided they do not want to focus down on that engage. And the objective is going to spawn in, and that is going to be the Rayquaza. Now, looking at the Unite moves, we are just missing the one from Buzzwool. That is reached level 13. That's, you know, that should be more than enough probably, but they need the Unite move back up as well. Now, for the side of Leah, they will not be starting the Rayquaza. They will only work to deny the Rayquaza to the side of Team Muskan, and they are the ones who need to actually focus on that. They need to take that damage, they need to take the HP down. And again, it's going to come down to that last 50-50. Now, Delphox can also win that, but again, looking at the way how Chandelier was the one who was actually winning it, it is possible he might secure it. Get against Slowbro going in with that crowd control. That too on the Delphox. No follow-up coming in, but now it's there. Gardevoir takes down Lapras. The HP will be finished off. Machamp deleted in an instant. While Pokénite Fighties wants to go in towards that backside, wants to flash. Delphox still going in with those auto attacks. Will be able to take him down. But no, he still stands. He still frags. Gets them all to such an dangerously low HP that Delphox gets off position and gets picked off with those attacks. And Chandelier is going to wrap things up, finishing them off one after the other, and that's gonna be clippable. You're not gonna survive any of that. Is this Lapras and Machamp surviving now? Lapras will not be able to tank any of that. That's a 4 KO coming in, and in the entire duration, Gardevoir just cheekily goes in to score 100. And that should be the final nail in the coffin for Team Muskan. I don't think so they would be able to come back from this point. They've still got 20 seconds to work with, but they need to finish all of them off within the next 10. Which does not seem to be the case. They're still quite confused if they want to go in for that Rayquaza or they want to take the full-fledged fight. And for now, Slowbro just zoning out Goku on that Delphox. Holy smokes! Not allowing him to do anything. The Delphox still takes Gardevoir down, but it is way too late. Enough time has been bought, and now there's nothing Team Muskan can do. Team Leah going to the grand finals in style, 2-0 fashion. What a way to win things and close things out. 364 to a 99. Even though the match looked pretty dead even towards that mid game and when we were around 4-minute mark, but after that things just went downhill drastically for the side of Muskan. Lynch again securing 84 MVP points, and the damage is outworldly, 102k. But Luigi this time, though, coming out on top, dealt the maximum damage in the entire game, 117,603 damage. That is way too much. Miski again with a top heal with the cliffable 85,000. Leah answering back with 76,000 of own heal. While Artex with 122k damage tank. Now this is the power of Slowbro. Maybe Slowbro is the name of the game. Secure him and you might be able to win the entire matchup. So that's gonna be it for this one. I really love the fact that Buzzwool was picked up, did excellent in the entire game and was able to just prioritize those targets, take them off one after the other and provide the opening that his team needed. Her team needed. Now that's gonna be it for this game, guys. We have got our finalists. It's going to be Team Leah who will be moving into the grand finals, and they will be taking on Ultron DS. Now again, you do not want to miss that match because we will have it within the next 5 to 10 minutes. So just make sure to stay tuned, hit that like button, click on the subscribe as well, and you know how to participate in the giveaway. So you're gonna have 5 minutes of a break so that you'd be able to do that real quick. On the Discord server for more instructions and maybe some more fun things that you might not be able to join if in case you don't join that server. So make sure to click that link and quickly click on that join button. We will be right back, guys. Stay tuned. Able to take Lapras down, and the overextend seems to be pretty normal. Nothing out of the ordinary though. This is something that we don't usually see. Arte is taking a lot of damage. Lapras along with the Mew with a good poke, but Fawn comes in for the rescue. They will be able to take Lapras down, and the overextend seems to be pretty normal. Nothing out of the ordinary though. This is something that we don't usually see. Arte is taking a lot of damage. Lapras along with the Mew with a good poke, but Fawn not being able to survive Gardevoir with some decent amount of damage, but still will be targeted directly, face tanking everything from Chandelier. You will not survive that whatsoever. And that's another kill was also secured by the side of Leah. And they'll be taking away the life of Lapras as well. Not being able to survive Gardevoir with some decent amount of damage, but still will be targeted directly, face tanking everything from Chandelier. You will not survive that whatsoever. And that's another kill was also secured by the side of Leah. And they'll be taking away the life of Lapras as well. Not being able to survive Gardevoir with some decent amount of damage, but still will be targeted directly, face tanking everything from Chandelier. You will not survive that whatsoever. And that's another kill was also secured by the side of Leah. And they'll be taking away the life of Lapras as well. Not being able to survive Gardevoir with some decent amount of damage, but still will be targeted directly, face tanking everything from Chandelier. You will not survive that whatsoever. And that's another kill was also secured by the side of Leah. And they'll be taking away the life of Lapras as well. Not being able to survive Gardevoir with some decent amount of damage, but still will be targeted directly, face tanking everything from Chandelier. You will not survive that whatsoever. And that's another kill was also secured by the side of Leah. And they'll be taking away the life of Lapras as well. Not being able to survive Gardevoir with some decent amount of damage, but still will be targeted directly, face tanking. Fix off Clefable, and that is a massacre in top side. 4 for 0, as well as Regieleki. They will be just destroying the tier 1 on that top. And Alola 9. So I would definitely want to see the Super Saiyan level coming in. We're going to see Unite used up. Alola Ninetales picks off Clefable, and that is a massacre in top side. 4 for 0, as well as Regieleki. They will be just destroying the tier 1 on that top. And Alola 9. So I would definitely want to see the Super Saiyan level coming in. We're going to see Unite used up. Alola Ninetales picks off Clefable, and that is a massacre in top side. 4 for 0. Down, Chandelier tries to take the trade. That's proof of one already, and they want to go in for more. That's the turret that the entire team of Leah is in. They will be getting those shields. We are seeing Surf coming in from you to push them out of that, but still the damage is not enough. As again, we are seeing team of Blastoise still surviving, but will finally be taken down. Chandelier tries to take the trade. That's proof of one already, and they want to go in. Seems to be pretty normal. Nothing out of the ordinary though. This is something that we don't usually see. Artex taking a lot of damage. Lapras along with the Mew with a good poke, but Fornoli comes in for the rescue. They will be able to take Lapras down. And the overextend seems to be pretty normal. Nothing out of the ordinary though. This is something that we don't usually see. Artex taking a lot of damage. Lapras along with the Mew with a good poke, but Fornoli comes in for the rescue. They will be able to take Lapras down. And the overextension seems to be pretty normal. Nothing out of the ordinary though. This is something that we don't usually see. Artex taking a lot of damage. Lapras along with the Mew with a good poke, but Fornoli comes in for the rescue. They will be able to take Lapras down. And the overextend seems to be pretty normal. Secured by the side of Leah. And they'll be taking away the life of Lapras as well. Not being able to survive Gardevoir with some decent amount of damage, but still will be targeted directly. Face tanking everything from Chandelier. You will not survive that whatsoever. And that's another kill was also secured by the side of Leah. And they'll be taking away the life of Lapras as well. Not being able to survive Gardevoir with some decent amount of damage, but still will be targeted directly. Face tanking everything from Chandelier. You will not survive that whatsoever. And that's another kill was also secured by the side of Leah. And they'll be taking away the life of Lapras as well. Not being able. It's a massacre in top side. 4 for 0 as well as Regieleki. They will be just destroying the tier 1 on that top. The wait is over and we are here with the most awaited grand finals of Glitz and Blitz Season 3. We had some amazing 8 girls captain who had to choose 8 vice captains and they had 40,000 in their bank. They were given a quiz of 40 questions and the one who answered the questions were given additional amount in their bank to get the players that they needed. They made the lineups, they battled through amazing leagues and they got the top positions, which has now resulted in top 2 teams in front of us. It's going to be Team Leah on the purple, who just qualified today. And they would be taking on the uncrowned champions till now, Ultron DS, who won their leagues and already secured the first finalist spot. Let's see how things roll out in this draft as we are going to jump right into the game number 1 of this best of 3 grand finals. Chandelier and Elde have been banned out and the picks coming in would be the Clefable. While on the side of Ultron DS, they would be taking on a Lapras as well as a Hoopa. Pretty solid picks as for the openers. Now again, in the previous game against Team Muskan, we did see Team Leah just leaving out the Clefable and securing the Elde for themselves. But this time, they've changed things up a little bit. They know that it can be read on, can be countered. So they banned out the Elde this time and have secured the Clefable for their own side. So again, banning out one healer, taking the second one, a pretty solid opening strat. And they've also logged in the Gardevoir alongside the Slowbro. They've secured the Slowbro in all 3 games that we've seen today. But again, this time the opponent is different. This time it is Ultron. So let's see how things are going to turn out. साथ ही साथ अलोलन 9 टेल्स और जोरोआर को भी सिक्योर कर लिया गया है अल्ट्रॉन डीएस के साइड से. सो अगेन सॉलिड पिक्स. अलोलन 9 टेल्स हमें पता है काफी ज्यादा डैमेज डील करता है एंड हमने खुद भी देखा था टीम लिया को अलोलन 9 टेल्स पिक करते हुए गेम नंबर 1 के अंदर. पर अभी जैसे कि बात हुई थी तो चीजों को थोड़ा बदल रहे हैं. वीनस और साथ ही साथ लुकारियो को भी लॉक कर लिया. सो अगेन आई वांट टू सी व्हाट इज गोइंग टू बी द आंसर एज द फाइनल पिक. एंड ओके, you're going to see the Sniper King Decidue, the long-range Pokemon coming right up as the final pick for the side of Team Ultron DS. Now, this is one of the reasons why they have been securing the first finalist spot, right? They can bring out these unorthodox picks that work extremely well. So, at the end of the day, we might as well see some changes coming in as there were some technical issues. So it's possible that we will probably see a redraft. But nonetheless, maybe someone's game might have bugged out. We will see. We will sort the technical issue out, but we will be making sure that you get top notch action without any changes. So, all of these teams would play at their level best. Now, again, talking about the draft that we are seeing right now, it is possible that we're going to see, oh, that is a lovely skin of Alolan Ninetales. Someone gift me that. While Zoroark right now, in that skin, he literally looks like Roronoa Zoro. So either ways, coming back to the draft that we've been talking about. So picking up a Lucario. Now we know that this Pokemon has been in the meta for one of the longest times. And again, even now, he might not be a game-changing pick, but it is definitely a pretty solid one at that. So again, we'll just have to wait and see how things are going to turn out. But again, just as I mentioned, we're going to have the restart of the match. The bans are going to be remaining the same, so it is possible we might see some changes in the picks. However, assuming that they might want to go in for those same ones, in terms of drop, I would lean in towards the side of Team Ultron DS, honestly. They brought in the Decidueye. I really loved that pick of the Pokemon coming in. You've got that range, you have got that damage, and you also have the Hoopa. So, again, thinking about that, Hoopa can help your entire team go back to your base and come back with the full HP. So, increasing the fight's length, and of course, giving your own team a massive advantage at that. However, Decidueye is going to maintain that range, going to go in for those long range snipes. So you definitely need to go in for some of those hits. However, the difference between a Delphox and the Decidueye is that Delphox, you can use it to actually secure those neutral objectives. You've got that execution line, which is pretty difficult to execute using a Decidueye. Now, it's not impossible though, but it is a little bit more difficult to execute. And again, since both of them are the attackers, so we know the main problem that they would encounter would be a speedster. However, we are seeing the drafts from both of these teams, and we've seen a few more matches now. So it is clear that these teams, they do not rely a lot on those speedsters. Yes, Zoroark is the one, but if in case you're able to dodge the combination of Zoroark, you would put him in a pretty awkward position, and it would pretty easy to pick him off. So nonetheless, it's going to depend on how well the micro plays play out. Now again, we are getting the information that the game was bugged for one of the players, therefore they were not able to draft it properly. So we might have the change in the picks coming in. Now we've been talking about Umbreon, right? The Pokemon released, it's insane, tanky, deals a ton of damage. Yet we just saw Umbreon being picked once, that too in the game number 1 between Leah and Muskan, and in that Umbreon got wrecked. But that does not mean that the Pokemon itself is not very good. It is still absolutely insane. But we're going to talk about that later as we will be jumping right back into the drafting phase. I believe the bans would remain the same. And the only thing that would change would be the picks. Again, that's a big maybe. We might possibly see some changes coming in the drafting as well. But for now, we'll probably see the Elde being banned out from the side of Leah, while Chandelier will be taken away from Ultron DS. And for the picks, it's again, I feel that Leah would try to prioritize the slow bro that they've been going forward with. They banned out the Elde, so again, they can also probably try and pick Clefable off just to deny that healer to their opponents, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Pretty simple, straightforward strategy. Deny the healer and start the draft pretty solid. We've still got a few amazing Pokemon are left open to be picked up. पर उसके बारे में भी बात करेंगे क्योंकि जैसे कि हमने देखा था पिछले ड्राफ्ट के अंदर लैप्रस और हूपा दोनों को ही सिक्योर किया था अल्ट्रॉन की टीम ने, और वही चीज़ दोबारा भी करने वाले हैं। वो हमने देखा था लैप्रस काफ़ी ज़्यादा पिटाई हुई है उनके पिछले गेम में, और इस बारी जैसे कि बात हो रही थी अल्ट्रॉन डीएस की टीम है, सो काफ़ी ज़्यादा चांसेस हैं कि इस बारी लैप्रस का कुछ ज़्यादा ही कमाल दिखा देंगे। हालांकि वो देखा जाएगा कैसे होता है, क्योंकि इस बारी जो हमने देखा था Alolan Ninetales सिक्योर किया गया था अल्ट्रॉन की साइड से, वो इस बारी सिक्योर किया है अरोरा ने। अरोरा पिकिंग Alolan Ninetales, प्लीज इग्नोर दैट। That slow bro is going to be retained yet again from the side of Team Leah. Now they really know how to work around the slow bro. So there is a speedster in your opponent. There is the Zoroark. There is also Venusaur. Now you need to prioritize either one of them. Plus there will also be another Pokemon coming in that should probably be their attacker. They've already logged in a speedster. They've got the all-rounder. So Abram attacker is the one that they should actually go with. So the draft change coming in from Leah, I now really like their draft. They have got the Buzzwool, they've also got the Mew, they've got range, a pretty beefy front line, and Decidueye to round things out for the side of Ultron DS. They're going to stick to the same picks in this one. Well, there's just a couple of changes from the side of Team Leah. Now I want to see who would actually go in the jungle. I think so. It should be Buzzwool, maybe. But I'm just making a guess. It can either be a lot of 90s or even Mew. I have absolutely no idea about that, but could be either one of them. Because you definitely would want one of your all-rounder to go onto those side lanes, probably to deny the Lapras early farm. Again, as we're talking about the Decidueye as well as the Mew, we know it's going to be a long-range battle. It totally depends on who gets those, skills connected. You need to land them. And once you do, you will have a direct advantage over your opponent. The last, it is going to be important as well. Again, both teams are extremely ready. They are all going to go in and take those fights. We did see Lucario coming in the previous one. No Lucario this time. It's the Buzzwool though instead from the side of Leah. And again, Ultron DS. They've been sitting in a pretty comfortable position. They were the first finalists. And this is the first match of the evening. Definitely did follow the side of Leah in the previous one to see who actually come and match up against them in those grand finals. And this is one of the most awaited matchup. And I know that everyone out there has been waiting for it. You've been extremely patient with us. Thank you so very much for that. And we're going to bring you an amazing match as down we go in Thea Sky Ruins. The grand finals of Glitz N Blitz Season 3. Team Leah on the blue, taking on Team Ultron DS on the orange. Let's see who gets the win. Since it's a best of 3, they all have a little to work with. But it's going to be the Mew in the jungle in the hands of Link. I was probably expecting to go to those side lanes yet. Nonetheless, we're going to see him going in the jungle. The OG Red OP. We're going for some early skirmish, try and steal away those trees. What? Deleted in an instant. That's the power of a Buzzwool in the hands of Pokemon YT. In the previous game as well, we saw them dominating their lane. Just, getting those kills here and there. Alpha, with skill diff, on towards that bottom side, would be able to steal the creep away. But for now, Everybody's going to get the evolution. We'll try to retreat back. Is chasing them down to finish them off though. It's the early game again. So everyone would try and play it safe, play it slow. Let's do it though. Only with the blue box. That's going to be the skirmish coming in. Hoopa. In the hands of Ultron, they would be able to take Buzzwool down. Now, this is something that I did not expect. I did not expect them to share a farm between both of them. But for now, Zoroark is going to steal the berry away. He is going to take the second one to survive, and that's going to be Mew going in, trying to deal that full damage for the retreat from the side of Ultron DS, and they will gladly do so. Again, the divide well as the Hoopa. It might be possible that that was a mistake, or maybe it was strategic to get the early levels on both of them. Oh no, the skirmish would be retreating. He's in cooldown. Try to play it safe, but brought back in again by that Toothless that we all have been seeing since the last two matches. Ultron's going to fall in the fight. In the meantime, this just goes in for the cheeky scoring. Zoroark seems to be in trouble. We'll get the berry. The OG Red OP still pretty OP, and the damage coming in. This seems to be a double kill as Decidueye joins the fight, and that's going to be the pick-off In that top side, 2 KOs for the OG. And going in to score the 59. Now they're in the scoring lead. We'll steal a few more kicks away. Get another score in to stack the items up. While on the bottom side, we're still seeing the stalemate going in. Someone's going in on that aggressive. For now, we're going to see them rotating. Alpha retreating behind the tower, though. Again, pretty good decision because he does not want to take the damage head on. And corner, we're going to see Slowbro getting overextendedly punished for that. Very good punish. Did not expect the rotation of OG coming in. He recalled back and then quickly joined the fight. And now Hoopa's portal has been used up. So the rotation is going to come in towards the Reggie Ice. And in the meantime, Buzzwood will get a chance to get a few scores in towards that top side. However, the farm difference is now starting to build up. We are seeing the farm lead going in favor of Ultron DS. That's showing the reason why they were in the grand finals first. However, there's still a long way to go. 3.5 मिनट का ही गेम अभी पूरा हुआ है. अभी 6 मिनट का पूरा गेम बाकी. लेकिन अभी कोई भी टीम इतना ज्यादा फोकस नहीं कर रही है. I'm a little bit surprised. See that. ये नॉर्मल रोटेशन जब हम देखते हैं वो सीधा बॉटम पे ऑब्जेक्टिव के बाद टॉप रेजी लेकी के लिए जाती है और दोनों ही टीम कभी-कभी उसके लिए तो फुल ऑन एंगेजमेंट्स लेती है. अर्ली फाइट्स लेती है. फिलहाल स्लोब्रो टेक ऑफ होते हुए नजर आएंगे. हमको गलत फंस गए थे. डैमेज इतना एक्सपेक्ट किया नहीं था. बट आई रियली लव द फैक्ट दैट लिया इज एक्चुअली प्लेइंग इन द एंटायरली ऑपोजिट लेन. Ultron DS, even though the farm lead might be in their favor, they're still seeing the opposite fights going on. All 5 members on towards that bottom side will now try and go in towards that top, but late हो गए वो लोग क्योंकि रेजी लेकी perfect moment पे secure कर लिया था. Tier 1 top की already टूट चुकी थी. So I would say काफी smart play coming in from the side of Team Leah. 156 to 154, and they are the ones who are also having a couple of level 10s. It's basically almost equal to level 10s, 1 level 9, 2 level 8s. The Pokeballs are in the hands of Venusaur, 34 of them, and we're going to see the skirmish going in. As Corner Zorox is in trouble, goes in towards the backline, will try to take down Mew as quickly as possible, and denied that entire opportunity. And Cliffable will go in for that healer. 1-for-1 trade. The advantage still going in for the side of Leah. Lynch just making sure to keep that distance, keep that gap, knows that this might be a punish coming in from the side of Ultron DS as they would try and take Slowbro down and will be able to do so. Low HP onto the Venusaur, but still no punish whatsoever. As Finch wanted to retreat, unleashed, unbound. We're going to see them charging right over Clevable and Mew, deleting them out from the arena, back into the respawn bases. And they will easily secure the bottom Reggie objective, stealing away the jungle creeps as well. जिसे बोलते हैं हाथ लगे दूसरे creeps तरफ. Okay, don't worry, Lynch. No one saw that. No one saw that, including me and the viewers. It's absolutely fine. Happens to the best of us. But we'll see stealing away that creep with just one basic attack in corner. We're going to see the suplex is coming and Lapras seems to be in trouble, still surviving so long. We saw the snipe coming in from Decidueye. Clevable needs to run away. But in the meantime, Decidueye is just gonna easily... What? Not easily. We're gonna see the chase coming in from Lynch. He actually wants to pick him up. Goes in for the solar beam snipe. What a perfect way to end things up. Beautiful chase coming in and no punish whatsoever from the side of Ultron DS. But again, if we're looking at those 5v5 fights and seen both of these teams going in for full engagements, and now we're seeing them. Mew takes down the Zoroark, already low HP onto the Hoopa alongside the Lapras, who would be healing back up a little bit at least as we are joining the fight. What's going for that snipe? One has been taken down. That's going to be a Alolan Knight is taking away Lapras. Hoopa seems to be low, goes in with the unbound form, uses the Unite with a perfect time to force a retreat from the side of Team Leah, who would now go back to the safety. What a way to disengage. And what a way to survive. Still the score lead is in the hands of Team Ultron DS. 271 to 195. They still want to take away as much farm as possible because now that they're getting those side creeps as well, since both the tier 2s, tier 1s are down from both the lanes. So they have a massive chance in getting a farm advantage, farm lead, and come back in this match. As of now, Lapras just gonna solo defend the Regileki on towards our top side. SDA joining in as well, while Zoroark wants to go in for a backdoor cheek scoring. Goes in, scores 27. Good move. Pretty good move. We got 2 level 13 coming in from the side of Ultron DS. So I would really say they played really well onto that economy and onto that farm. We were seeing both of them on equal footings, but now Ultron DS are the ones who are basically having a massive advantage in terms of those levels. 2 level 13, 3 of those 12. Well, there's just 1 level 13, that too Mew in the hands of Lynch. So Rayquaza needs to be started by Leah. So they have to scout out those bushes. They have to push out the members of Ultron out of those comfort areas. And wait. Zoroark seems to be in the base. This seems to be the opportunity that Leah was actually looking for. Well, that seems to be a massive inconvenience and problem for the side of Ultron DS. As long as Leah does not know it, it's good. See Zoroark joining in the fight as well. Lapras seems to be taking a ton of damage. Unite Move still not been forced out. That is a great. Goes back to the base to get the HP full as well. And now they need to work upon the cooldowns. That is all. Because the skills were used by. That's going to be Zoroark joining in, forcing out the Unite Move from you. And that's going to be an off position. Lapras caught in alongside Zoroark. A turnaround entirely coming in from Leah, but we're going to see the flank coming in from Alpha. This Venusaur can turn things around so very much and so very badly, but he decides to retreat as he sees 4 of his teammates falling. All he can do is try and go for the steal, which will not be allowed as Mew takes him down. A full-on wipeout coming in from Team Leah, and what a way to change things, forcing a surrender onto the side of Ultron DS. They do not even try to defend that. Talk about a Rayquaza flip, and what a way to do that. Jeez. That's Jeez. Skill diff with 83 MVP points, just 1 below Lynch with 84. And look at the scorings, just 38 on Lynch, Pokunite YT 53. Jesus. That's what a way to flip the entire game. And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. On point play coming in from the side of Leah. Lynch with 59,000 damage dealt, highest on the team. And Leah herself with 122k heal. That's what you want from your Clippable. And this strategy seemed to work. Pick a healer, deny one in the bans, and then pick the one. But I want to see how would they try and answer that, since now they would be on the orange side. So looking at the stats coming in from both the teams, almost equal on every single term. Skill diff with 27,000 heal, 67,000 damage tank, highest in the team, and just after Artex or the Slowbro with 84,000. Now, I personally feel that if in case we're going to see some adjustments coming in from the side of Ultron DS, it should be in terms of that Slowbro, because as long as Artex has that Slowbro, he just plays more freely, and the entire team is just playing extremely well around him. So it just totally, shows that Artex is extremely insane and just very free onto that Slowbro. You have to push him out of that comfort zone. Everything else is just gonna come later, but for now Artex is the one who needs to be taken care of. He is the one who should be denied his comfort. So I am expecting, and I really kind of want to see that Slowbro should be either banned out or should be picked right away to deny that pick. We'll have to wait and see how things are actually going to turn out in the game number 2. Since it's just game 1, we'll probably see a game number 3 coming in as well, if in case Ultron wins the game 2. And they have to work on their draft a little bit. Their game was absolutely amazing. Both of them were on equal footing. So I think so just a change or two in the draft should seal the deal. So we're going to go quickly for a short break of 1 to 3 minutes. You need to make sure to stay tuned, hit that like button, and you've got the time to quickly check out the giveaway. So make sure to do that to earn some amazing rewards. In the meantime, we'll get the teams ready and we will be right back. And again, just as I mentioned, we're going to take a break of just 1 minute. I did not even get enough time to actually drink some water for my throat. And we really are back with game number 2 for all of you. As we're going to be jumping into the draft right away. Without further ado, Glitz and Blitz Grand Finals of Season 3. And here we go. We're going to see the Clefable ban this time coming in from the side of Ultron DS, respecting the Clefable, and LA has also been banned out. So both the amazing healers have been taken away. I am expecting Blissey to actually be picked up, but we'll have to see. First, it's going to be the Chandelier right away. You do not ban out that hero, he will be picked right up. Now, I want to see the answer that would be coming in from Leah. Now, they were the ones who were picking the Chandelier themselves. Now, it has been stolen away. So, they will be probably locking in the Blissey for the heal, while Slowbro is also going to be retained. So, Artex, again, I was seeing the chat just focusing on Artex. So, he's going to get the hero that he loves, and you are going to get the game that you're going to love. Alongside Blissey onto the hands of Leah. Now, it's going to be extremely important for Blissey to actually get that heal in. There was a time that she was the main healer of the meta. Things changed, not just a little bit, a lot to be honest. And now it's always Clefable and Ilde. But for now, we're going to see the answer being picked up as Hoopa and Lapras. They're going to retain both of those picks. It's just a slight change in the draft coming in from their side, while Leah is retaining almost every Pokemon. As we're not able to take the Clefable, we'll take the Blissey this time. And Urshifu, I would really love if Ultron DS actually picked the Urshifu up, because that's the pick that can literally change the flow of the game. And if in case Urshifu is in the jungle, that would be even better. Though it seems that Chandelier would be the one who would actually go into the jungle, Urshifu and Delphox onto those side lanes alongside Hoopa and Lapras. Alright, Lynch. Do you really want to try to, take a page of the book and then use it better than them? Yes, he definitely wants to do that, using the Decidueye, and would probably go in the jungle, take those buffs away, alongside with Alolan Ninetales, who'd be playing onto that side lane. Buzzwool would also go to that, and we've seen how well they've been dominating on the Buzzwool. Let's see how things are actually going to roll out. Comment down in the section, guys. Who do you think will win this game? Will it be a 2-0 sweep in the Grand Finals? Or are we going to see a turnaround? Are we going to see Ultron DS forcing the game number 3 and maybe take the game in that reverse sweep? There are multiple things that might happen. But looking at the draft in front of us, I want to know your opinions in the comment section. Who do you think has the better draft in this case? Again, looking at the picks, I really feel like this time Ultron DS might actually have an advantage, but just the way Artex plays the Slowbro, Aurora again playing the Alolan Ninetales in their hands, it should be pretty solid for them, but they do not have the Clefable that they relied upon so much for that heal. So that adjustment is something that I really love, and I want to see the results of that as well in this specific draft. It's highly possible that we might see the things being changed. We might possibly see a result being changed, but this time Lynch on the Decidueye into that jungle. This is definitely not we see every single day. We only saw that in the last match, and it was punished by the side of Leah. However, this time they've got the Urshifu, a Chandelier, Delphox, Lapras, as well as a Hoopa. Pretty solid front line, amazing damage dealing back line, and again you've got an awesome flanker on your team. So maybe we're gonna see some things being changed out, but we will have to wait for the next 10 minutes to see how things are gonna roll out, as it's game number 2 between Ultron DS on the blue side taking on Leah on the red side. Let's see who gets the win. That's a smart way on that Decidueye. He's actually such a cute looking owl. I'm going to start spamming Decidueye now. Either way, looking at the scenario and towards that top side, Buzzwool alongside the Blissey. Now again, he was playing pretty aggressive in those previous fights, and that's going to be the suplex onto the creep to steal away some of the farm. He's been pretty aggressive against the OG Red OP, who seems to be in pretty trouble. Alright, he's gonna be fine as of now. But whoa, Slowbro tried to go in for the invade. Artex punished in the early game. So let's see how things are actually going to change, because as of now, you're seeing Alolan Ninetales low in HP. Still surviving. Going back into the tower at the perfect time. Gets the evolution of the level 4. would be able to take those creeps. Slowbro getting the level 4 as well. I believe that's level 5. No, that's level 4. Altost. That's going to be the skirmish that everyone's been waiting for. Pokenite White is just soloing one creep, zoning all of them out so that Deciduous secures those creeps. And it has worked perfectly. My goodness, if this thing goes on, I really feel like Leah would get that snowball onto the Deciduous and things would go southward way too quickly. Ultron needs to find an answer for that. Lynch doing pretty strong onto the Deciduous as of now, focusing on that farm, those neutral objectives, securing that, and that's going to be the slam coming in. You're going to get back with the full HP. Boom, go back to the base with the half HP. That's how Pokenite White is playing in. Gets the creep in the bush, secures the farm. He's doing an excellent job in denying that early farm to the side of Himultron DS. Now his joining in those fights would be critical, would be extremely important. Hooper just level 4, while Pokenite Whitey is hitting almost level 7. Now we're going to see the skirmish coming in. Deciduous seems to be picking off Urshifu, and they've actually managed to do that. Ultron DS on the Hooper cannot go in for those engages no matter what. Lynch is down to just 45% of the HP, and that's going to be the entire HP deleted from Hooper in an instant. Iron JP still seems to be going in for those frags. Will be taken down quite low. The shield coming in, and that's going to be Hook. Unite OID still standing strong. How do you even manage to do that? How can you pull that off? That is not allowed. Holy smokes, he's doing that right now. I really want to see how things are going to work out in the late game for Ultron DS, because this is trouble. This is massive trouble. They need to shut him down. He's level 8 already. And that's going to be Artex taken down pretty low. But again, it's going to heal back up, and Lapras will be the one who would be finished off this today with that long range. Hooper probably as well. Urshifu takes down that neutral objective. However, Regieleki on the top side is still standing, so the farm might be traded off just as quickly. However, tier 1 on the top side has already been taken down, so that's 82 to absolutely 0 score difference in the early game. Residue taken low. Now this is something Lynch needs to survive. One of skills is going to be picked up, but the ton of skills were used. Alola 90 is still standing strong. That's going to be Chandelier been brought back in those fights. And Buzzwool does not want to stop. He will finally be taken down with those long range finishes. Now this is the answer coming in from Ultron DS, and I really love that. They need to go in for a full-fledged engage behind Buzzwool in order to take both of those attackers down. Otherwise, the slow that will be coming in, combine that with that insane damage, Buzzwool will just be standing at a place and will be finished off in an instant. Slowbro needs to provide that opening that they need to. Blissey and him would be able to take down those neutral objectives in the mid lane. Seems strong for Buzzwool. They actually leave everything. Alola 90 is just way too aggressive. Finished off in an instant. Low HP on Iron JP would be retreating back. In the meantime, Chandelier takes 2 of them down. Slowbro seems to be in trouble. Will this be a third KO as well? Their HP looks extremely low. Lapras gonna be in trouble. Will be finished off right in an instant. And Slowbro takes the back line out. Goes in for the 2 KO streak. 3 in total. And now they're gonna go in for even more scoring. In the meantime, Urshifu taking down the Regieleki on that top side, which will be defended by Alolan Ninetales. Oh. Buzzwool was also there, was finished off right away, but Ninetales quickly goes in for that trade. Deciduous low HP will use the eject button to jump away from that danger. In the meantime, Artex, how are you surviving 4 people in that scenario in their own tower? This is outrageous. The guts in this guy. Holy smokes. My goodness, you're definitely not allowed to do that. And that's going to be Lynch just charging up that snipe. Get some damage on the range in. He'll be going in for the long range attacks. Alpha down to 30% of his HP will just easily retreat back. And that's going to be Slowbro going in with that charge in. That was the Hooper though, so no one came to follow it up, and that's going to be Hooper and Bound. You're going to see the damage coming in from the side, and that's going to be the flank from Buzzwool. He will try and take down either one of them away from those fights. He will be picked off though, since Lapras as well as Hooper are actually focusing him down, while the backline has been demolished. It's just Alola Ninetales alongside Deciduous. Chandelier is going to go in with that long range damage as well. Alola Ninetales stunned up, finished off in an instant. And that's going to be Deciduous though, dealing a ton of damage. Shifu healing back up. Lapras still standing and deleted. But the damage has been done. Tier 1 has been taken down on the top side. They'll all be getting back in the Hoopa portal, healing themselves up, and will now join fight after that. Now this is a much closer game as compared to the previous one. In the previous, we did see Ultron. They were in the lead for the entire game, and that was a zap flip which came in front of us. Want to see if the similar thing happens right now though. We are seeing the lead for Leah. See, they're focusing down on the Regieleki, and it does not seem that Ultron DS do have an idea about that, as Buzzwool was doing an excellent job for the distraction. He alone was distracting almost the entire team of Ultron DS. That's a pretty solid move, because now they'll be focused on defending the Regieleki on the top side. Hoopa has set the portals because they have an idea that maybe the team of Leah would go towards the bottom to take away the bottom Regi objective. That's going to spawn by now. Alright, now, this one. What is that objective? I want to see. Is it the Regieleki? Not the Regieleki, Regis, Registeel, Regirock. Oh, that's going to be the Registeel. So, of course, extremely important. Both of these teams would want to get that attack. Shifu steals it away. The last hit coming in. Absolutely perfect. Should be a sign for them to retreat, but not before they take Delphox down. That snipe coming in from Lynch. Absolutely on point. Buzzwool following it up with that slap. That's 145 to 80. We're going to see the major fight coming in as the Unite moves have been baited out from all of them. And that's going to be the fight near the tier 1 on the bottom side. This seems to be a pretty awkward position from the side of Team Leah, who's still going to go and commit that engage fully. They've all used up their Unites. While the Lapras or Shifu as well as Delphox still have their own Unites, so the Rayquaza fight might be in the hands of Team Ultron DS. This might be the opening that they were waiting for. Last hit on Rayquaza. Who takes it? That's going to be Delphox taking one of them away though. Who takes the Rayquaza? That's Lapras, who steals it away. And they have wiped out the entire team of Leah, finishing them in their tracks. And that is going to be the score coming in one after the other. और जैसे कि हम सोच रहे थे कि शायद एक ज़ैप फ्लिप देखने को मिल जाए इस बार अल्ट्रॉन डीएस की साइड से, वो ही हुआ। फाइनल स्ट्रेच स्टार्ट होते ही एक पूरा कमिटमेंट दिया गया था, लेकिन जैसे ही मेंबर्स अल्ट्रॉन डीएस के रिस्पॉन हुए, चढ़ के फिनिश किया, चढ़ के खत्म किया सबको। सारी उनके पास 3 यूनाइट मूव्स बची थी उस पॉइंट पे, तो तीनों का ही परफेक्टली इस्तेमाल। यही एक सबसे बड़ी दिक्कत होती है कि जैसे ही फाइनल स्ट्रेच शुरू होता है, एग्जैक्टली उसी मोमेंट पे अगर आप एंगेज लोगे और अगर आप अपनी यूनाइट मूव्स को फोर्स आउट कर लोगे, तो ओपोनेंट के पास फिर भी एक मौका बच जाता है रीस्पॉन होकर रिक्वाजा फ्लिप मारने का। और यही एक गलती मेरे हिसाब से कर दी टीम लिया ने, जो कि भारी पड़ चुकी है उन पे। अभी भी कोशिश जरूर रहेगी उनकी कि थोड़ा सा रिडीम करे खुद को, बट अगेन वी आर सीइंग द एंटायर टीम ऑफ अल्ट्रॉन बैक इन देयर बेसेस, रेडी टू जंप as soon as Leah shows up the score. Beautiful plays coming in from both of them. The final fight beginning, just 3 more seconds for the result to show up, and the things are done and dusted. We're gonna see the game number 3, guys, and Ultron DS wins the match 592 to 245. 89 MVP rating on Iron JP on the Delphox, playing excellent 99,000 damage dealt on Alpha, 95,000 on him, while Ultron DS with 45,000 heal. Leah on the Blissey, 76,000 healing a ton to their own team. Lynch 92k on the Deciduous, doing excellent on that attack. Artex again on the Slowbro, 130,000 damage tanked. Again, both the teams were playing excellent. It just came down to that one final battle just before the Rayquaza at the bottom tier 1. Now, the only reason why that entire fight and the result went in favor of Ultron DS was because of the fact that they waited out all the Unite moves from Leah and they did not die. They did not fall. Only, I believe, a couple of them. And they had enough time to quickly go towards the Rayquaza and steal it away. So I really love the decision making coming in from Leah, though, because they were able to somehow melt the Rayquaza way too quickly. Just a little bit more damage is what they lacked. And in that 50-50, it went into the Lapras. Could have gone in for their side, but again, that's just luck kicking in. The game number 2 was absolutely insane, but now the adjustment needs to be coming in from the side of Team Leah because they are the ones were in the lead. We might possibly see a reverse sweep from Ultron DS, but who knows? Maybe the game number 3 might go in for Team Leah. We'll have to wait and see how things are actually going to roll out. In the meantime, you know about the giveaway and you know how to participate in it. If you don't, you've got the link in the description. Join in that Discord server of Warzone. You would be given a lot of details. And here we are again with the details of the giveaway. 1200 INR, 10 winners, 120 each, and one battle pass as well. Instructions are right in front of you. You can see that all you have to do is just follow IG Warzone page, 3 of your friends in the comments, mention the specific post in your story, tagging IG Warzone, and you have to DM him your favorite Pokemon. Once you do that, you would be eligible to participate in the giveaway. And who knows, maybe you are that lucky winner. And in order to find that out, you have to do one thing. You have to quickly participate in that. So you've got 5 more minutes. Quickly go and participate it. While we get the teams ready, we'll be back after this short break. No follow-up coming in, but now it's there. Gardevoir takes down Lapras. The HP will be finished off. Machamp deleted in an instant. While Pokémon Whitey wants to go in towards that backside, wants to flash. Delphox still going in with those auto attacks. Will be able to take him down. But no, he still stands. He still frags. Gets them all to such an dangerously low HP that Delphox, no follow-up coming in, but now it's there. Gardevoir takes down Lapras. The HP will be finished off. Machamp deleted in an instant. While Pokémon Whitey wants to go in towards that backside, wants to flash. Delphox still going in with those auto attacks. Will be able to take him down. But no, he still stands. He still frags. Gets them all to such an dangerously low HP that Delphox, no follow-up coming in, but now it's there. Gardevoir takes down Lapras. The HP will be finished off. Machamp deleted in an instant. While Pokémon Whitey wants to go in towards that backside, wants to flash. Delphox still going in with those auto attacks. Will be able to take him down. But no, he still stands. He still frags. Gets them all to such an dangerously low HP that Delphox, no follow-up coming in, but now it's there. Gardevoir takes down Lapras. The HP will be finished off. Machamp deleted in an instant. While Pokémon Whitey wants to go in towards that backside, wants to flash. Delphox still going in with those auto attacks. Will be able to take him down. But no, he still stands. He still frags. Gets them all to such an dangerously low HP that Delphox. It seems in the last 2 matches, Ultron's going to fall in the fight. In the meantime, this just goes in for a cheeky scoring. Zoroark seems to be in trouble. Will get the berry. The OG red OP still pretty OP, and the damage coming in. This seems to be a double kill as Destiny joins the fight, and that's going to be the pick-off in that top side. I've been seeing in the last 2 matches, Ultron's going to fall in the fight. In the meantime, this just goes in for a cheeky scoring. Zoroark seems to be in trouble. Will get the berry. The OG red OP still pretty OP, and the damage coming in. This seems to be a double kill as Destiny. We saw the snipe coming in from Destiny. Cleverable needs to run away. But in the meantime, Destiny is just gonna easily... What? Not easily. We're gonna see the chase coming in from Lynch. He actually wants to pick him up. Goes in for the solar beam snipe. We saw the snipe coming in from Destiny. Cleverable needs to run away. But in the meantime, Destiny is just gonna easily... What? Not easily. We're gonna see the chase coming in from Lynch. He actually wants to pick him up. Back up a little bit at least as we are joining the fight. What's going for that snipe? One has been taken down. That's gonna be a Alolan Knight. It's taking away Lapras. Hoopa seems to be low. Goes in with the unbound form. Uses the Unite over the perfect time to force a retreat from the side of Team Leah, who would now go back to the safety. Who wants to wait when it's the grand finals? And who wants to wait when it's the 3rd match in the best of 3? So right now we're back as quickly as possible with the 3rd game, and we're directly jumping into the drafting phase. We've seen both of these teams winning their match, both on the purple side. each game, and this time we've got Leah yet again on the same. Hoopa has been banned out, Cliffable has been taken away. It is possible that Leah might pick up LA right off the bat because they love to play that healer. They love to deny one of them. So again, guys, you're watching Glitz N Blitz Season 3. It's the grand finals, and Team Leah on the purple taking on Ultron DS on the orange. And let's see how things are actually going to go forward as Slowbro has finally been denied. Ultron DS, that's a very smart draft coming in, even though the Chandelier has been stolen away, secured by the side of Leah. Now they're going to lock in the Elder Gross as well, but both Alolan Ninetales as well as the Slowbro being taken away. So Skill Diff and the OG Red, both of them just going to use those Pokemons. As of now, we're going to see Artex has not logged in his Pokemon for now. Buzzwool is going to go into the hands of Pokunite YT. So pretty solid draft coming in from Leah as of now. But again, when they do not have that Slowbro, how do they stop the Speedster, which is going to be logged in the form of a Scissors by Alpha? I'm just loving this draft. I am really loving it. The strats and the counter strategies being applied by both of these teams, and Lynch, or is he secure? He'll probably play on the Chandelier, so this pick might actually go into the hands of Aurora. So comfortable with the Gardevoir. Could have also gone with the Delphox, maybe a Mew. But alright, Gardevoir is going to be the go-to Pokemon. So let's see what's going to be the final pick coming in for the side of Ultron. Locking in the Decidueye for those long ranges. Both of these teams have prioritized the Decidueye. He's got literally a 100% pick rate in the finals and a 0% pick rate before that. Not a 0, maybe a 5 to 10%, but again, nonetheless, we're going to see the adjustments coming in from both of these teams. Aurora on the Gardevoir, Leah with the LD, Pokunite YT, this time playing on Trevenant. He'll maybe switch it up with Artex for the Buzzwool, Lynch on the Chandelier. While looking at the side of Ultron DS, OG on the Scissors, Skill Def Slowbro, Ultron DS again on Blissey this time, Alpha with the Alolan Ninetales, and Iron JP with the Decidueye. Guys, comment down in the section, who do you think will get this game number 3? Because again, I really find the draw from both of them really, top notch. I personally think that if in case the game goes towards that later stages of the game, as long as Aurora survives Scissors and it tries to, sidestep or dodge away from all that, they should be able to win it out. It totally depends who would survive till the end. Would it be the Decidueye? Would it be the Gardevoir? Since there's Chandelier that you also need to worry about in that late game. So OG has a lot on his table. He has to take either one of them down. There's also Buzzwool that you need to worry about. If you're a Decidueye or a Ninetales, you would be taken down. Speed is the spell that he's been running with. While Trevenant, you always know that only is going to be extremely annoying. But talking about annoyance, we're not going to annoy you any further as we'll be jumping in the last and the final match of Glitz N Blitz Season 3, the third game of this grand finals. 1 each is the score, and things have been brought down to this last 1v1. Winner takes it all. The loser has to settle with the second place. Neither one of them would want to settle in for that. It's going to be Leah on the purple, taking on Ultron DS on the orange. Let's see who gets the win. And it's again, just as I said, for one, it'll be a prelude to a greater glory. But for the other, it's going to be the end of their dreams being shattered after reaching that last step. His form is going to go with is Scissors. So, no, it's a Scyther. My bad. So he's going to go run with that Scyther. So again, he needs to land in those skills. That's going to be extremely important. Pretty difficult, but he is extremely skillful. While looking at Lynch, the farm and is hide in that specific bush. Alolan Ninetales on the Darkra needs to play it safe. You're going to see the bees being prioritized. Both of these teams working in the opposite lanes of each other. Pokunite YT does not need any help, but Fauna Decidueye surely is making things difficult for Leon the Eldigos. And we're going to see the slam coming in, instantly deleted. Ultron on that Blissey, and that is going to be the cute owl taken out of the picture. Scyther also falls in that top side. So that's 3 finishes already going into the hands of Team Leah. If you see me stopping again and again during the casting, then just know that I'm running away from a couple of insects that are in my room. And yes, that's a cockroach. So I'm running away, literally. Again, focusing on this match, 69-30. Lovely score coming in from both of these teams. However, we're seeing Ultron DS again in the deficit in this early game. Now, we've seen them play almost the exact same way in the previous game and then came back as soon as it was about to require the fight. They have gone anywhere, but for now, we're going to see the early aggression coming in down towards the top side. Sadhu seems to be in trouble as OG is not going to escape from this one. Or maybe he does. He's got the healing back up. Oh! Goodness gracious! You know, you're given that amazing plate with some insane food, one of your favorite, and then it's stolen away right from your eyes. That's exactly what has happened with the Scyther. You're seeing the lovely door of your home. That's fine, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna be safe. And then a truck comes in and finishes you off in an instant. That's exactly what has happened with Porno. Artex is gonna survive almost everything since he is pretty tanky. With the wooden hammer, he would be able to get some HP back and will be again available in those fights. Lynch on the chandelier though, pretty low HP. That's going to be Suitless coming in. Slow rope picked off right away. While Trevenant still surviving to that burst and pull coming in from Alolan Ninetales. We'll have to see, however, how things are going to roll out as of now. Regirock is being focused down by the side of Leah. Should be able to take it down, but either taking off us, we're going to see the engage coming in, and that is going to be the Regirock secured by Gardevoir. So that's a good thing coming in for their side. Leah winning it yet again. 2 KOs for Gardevoir already. The one going for most, low in HP. Will surf away towards the berry. But not going to survive any longer than that, as wanted to join in the fight yet again. Decidueye trying to do a ton of damage. But look at Ardex on the Trevenant. How do you survive and how do you heal that much up? But look at the backline being deleted right away by the Scyther. That is the power that a Scyther brings onto the table. If you leave your backline and it's going to be deleted in an instant. 3K is coming in for him. And the retaliation from Ultron. This is the finals that you want to see. This is the last game of the finals that you really love to see. Both the teams working on the opposite end of map, punishing each other's overextension, and now we are dead even. Dude, I need to catch my breath. Because these teams are making me breathless. Just amazing play after amazing play. We're going to see Suplex coming in yet again. This time he wants to focus down on Blissey. Not yet finished. Ninetales trying to do the job. That's going to be the Suplex on Ninetales, which is still surviving. Might get the HP back. Unite move used of a Ninetales. Blissey being taken out. Oh, why are you doing that? Unite Whitey still surviving, still fragging. Was able to take 2 of them down. And that's going to be the support coming in from Chandelier. They've lost the Regieleki, but they won the fight. These are the outplays, you know, that kind of break the backbone. That break that. They create a mental barrier in front, you know, on your head, because now you know that even though 3 of you were actually fighting one Buzzwood, you were able to almost take him down. Yet, Unite YD comes up with such a ridiculous play. It literally creates a barrier, because now you do not want to go in and fight him head on. You would want to stay a little bit away, create that distance, and then try to poke him down, which basically lowers down your capacity to deal that insane amount of damage. You know, get that burst in, try to reach the opponent's backline. So you have to go out of that mental barrier, and who other than Scyther would be able to help them out through that, as United was used up, Gardevoir secures the Regirock yet again. Defense is being increased, and we're going to see a full-on retreat call coming in from Ultron DS. However, the fight is still engaging on it. Scyther was caught off position, finished off, but nonetheless, No more kills given. They still want to take a few more back. That's gonna be the Hornleash used up. Chandler using the Unite move. They want to go in for more. Feminine jumping in between. Guardian following him up. They want to take this tier 1 whatsoever. Finally, Leah been taken down. L, they're not gonna survive that. But Pokemon Whitey goes into towards the backside. Wants to take all of them down. That's gonna be the Ninetale still surviving, still fragging, and the punishing the overextension. They actually want to go in for that chase. They want to go for even more picks. Decidueye does have that long range, will be able to get them snipes in, but Cardi was going to survive as of now. Aurora will go back to the base, get some HP back, and then would jump into those fights. Level 12 being hit by almost everyone on the side of Leah. The Startex on 11, while Leah herself on 10. Focus should be towards the Regieleki now, because this Regieleki is important. The team that takes it will make sure that the opponent is off position. The Fauna Goki wants to make sure that everyone else is off position between people. Not able to outplay in this case. Deleted. But the Regieleki is moving towards the side of Ultron DS, so that's one win coming in for the side of Leah, and they actually want to make it more as Gardevoir deletes Scyther. Caught in the attack of the Regieleki. And then one-shotted by the Guardi. Aurora playing excellent at that. And now they want to just position around the Regieleki, or Rayquaza, my bad. They actually want to try and focus down towards the bottom Regi objective. No, they still want this tier 1 down. Could have waited a couple of more seconds. Would have probably got double points. 36 maybe, but it's 204 to 123. The back door is yet a possibility. So they have to make sure that that is something that does not happen. But again, I really love the play that is being made by Leah. They've kept the bottom tier 1 to such a low HP that they can definitely go in and score around 50 and 60 points. So they're keeping the back to themselves. We're going to see the Unite being used up by this time from Slowbro. And Hornleash coming in for Artex. But who's going to jump in, try to take Bessie down. They're between 4 people. How is Artex still surviving? Chandelier takes a lot of Ninetale. That's the fight that they needed. As all of the Unite moves have been used up, it's a 4-4-2 trade. And LD is going to join in the fight. Yet again, they have denied the Rayquaza. And this is the Rayquaza fight that they have played perfectly. Baiting out all the Unites, taking all of them down. And they all are still standing. Minus the Chandelier, who will be joining in way too quickly. Is Lynch. He will be coming right back up. But again, the HPs are pretty low, so they have to make them get back up to full, and they've done that. They've absolutely done that. This basically seems the final nail. Thus, unless DS is able to take someone off position, but Artex doing an amazing job as a roamer. Finding everyone out in those bushes. They've got players extremely ready for any backdoor. So backdoor coming in, but Rayquaza is going to be final fight coming in. Unite move from the Trevenant, and he has stolen away the Rayquaza as well. That was the last chance that could have saved Ultron. But this time, that's been stolen away. Artex, you are the MVP for me no matter what. Unite is just going to go in a rampage with those slams after slams. But we have got our winner, guys. We have the winner of Glitz N Blitz Season 3, and it's none other than Leah winning the last game with 440 to 123. What a swoop coming in. But we all were delighted with such an amazing match with the entire best of 3 between both these teams. Absolutely amazing. Just looking at the scores coming in, extremely well played match from both of these teams, and you cannot count one of them. Everyone did their job. They all did what they were supposed to do. And seriously, I might as well start spamming the buzzword. The way Pokemon Whitey played, that was outrageous. Doing the unthinkable, just insane. Really well play from both of these teams. They've done their job, delighted us with such an amazing match. Yet again, all of the people who participated in the Glitz N Blitz, we really thank you all so much, and all the people out there kept on watching, who supported us, showed their love through the likes, subscribes, and even just dropped on the stream to watch it. Thank you so very much for dropping by and showing us your support. Really appreciate that from the entire team coming in. You were watching Glitz and Blitz Season 3. You've got the winner, guys, and it's going to be Team Leah with the Cinderella run. Had to qualify today for the finals. Did that in a sweep against Team Muskan, and then it took down Ultron DS, who were the first finalists. Kudos to the entire team. Coming in yet again. And this time he wants to focus down on Blitzy. Not yet finished. All the 8 captains, all the 8 vice captains as well, and all the other members, every player who joined in. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate all of your support. Now, again, this is me, Scared. It has been a pleasure casting for all of you. And again, if you enjoyed, definitely hit that like button, click on that subscribe, as well as hit the bell notification so that you get notified for all the upcoming videos. And of course, follow the page on Instagram, follow IG Warzone so that you join the giveaway, because we do have that. And you want to know more about that, join in the Discord server. Link is in the description, and join in the others links as well. You might as well just click on them, because you would get to know about all the updates of all the upcoming tournaments. So that's gonna be it from our side. This is me, Scared. It has been a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining in, and we will catch you guys in the next tournament. Have a good night, guys, and see ya. Folks, no follow-up coming in, but now it's there. Gardevoir takes down Lapras. The HP will be finished off. Machamp deleted in an instant. While Pokémon Whitey wants to go in towards that backside, wants to flash. Delphox still going in with those auto attacks. Will be able to take him down. But no, he still stands. He still frags. Gets them all to such an interesting low HP that Delphox, no follow-up coming in, but now it's there. Gardevoir takes down Lapras. The HP will be finished off. Machamp deleted in an instant. While Pokémon Whitey wants to go in towards that backside, wants to flash. Delphox still going in with those auto attacks. Will be able to take him down. But no, he still stands. He still frags. Gets them all to such an interesting low HP that Delphox, no follow-up coming in, but now it's there. Gardevoir takes down Lapras. The HP will be finished off. Machamp deleted in an instant. While Pokémon Whitey wants to go in towards that backside, wants to flash. Delphox still going in with those auto attacks. Will be able to take him down. But no, he still stands. He still frags. Gets them all to such an interesting low HP that Delphox, no follow-up coming in, but now it's there. Gardevoir takes down Lapras. The HP will be finished off. Machamp deleted in an instant. While Pokémon Whitey wants to go in towards that backside, wants to flash. Delphox still going in with those auto attacks. Will be able to take him down. But no, he still stands. He still frags. Gets them all to such an interesting low HP that Delphox, no follow-up coming in, but now it's there. Gardevoir takes down Lapras. The HP will be finished off. Machamp deleted in an instant. While Pokémon Whitey wants to go in towards that backside, wants to flash. Delphox still going in with those auto attacks. Will be able to take him down. But no, he still stands. He still frags. Gets them all to such an interesting low HP that Delphox, no follow-up coming in, but now it's there. Gardevoir takes down Lapras. The HP will be finished off. Machamp deleted in an instant. While Pokémon Whitey wants to go in towards that backside, wants to flash. Delphox still going in with those auto attacks. I've been seeing since the last 2 matches, Ultron's gonna fall in the fight. In the meantime, this just goes in for a cheeky scoring. Zoroark seems to be in trouble. Will get the berry. The OG red OP still pretty OP, and the damage coming in. This seems to be a double kill as Destiny joins the fight, and that's going to be the pick-off in that top side. I've been seeing since the last 2 matches, Ultron's gonna fall in the fight. In the meantime, this just goes in for a cheeky. We saw the snipe coming in from Destiny. Cleverable needs to run away. But in the meantime, Destiny is just gonna easily... What? Not easily. We're gonna see the chase coming in from Lynch. He actually wants to pick him up. Goes in for the solar beam snipe. We saw the snipe coming in from Destiny. Leveling back up a little bit. At least Destiny joins in the fight. What's going for that snipe? One has been taken down. That's gonna be a Alolan Knight. Is taking away Lapras. Hoopa seems to be low. Goes in with the unbound form. Uses the Unite with a perfect time to force a retreat from the side of Team Leah, who would now go back to the safety. What a way to disengage. Healing back up a little bit.